I'll start with going upstairs because I feel like this would definitely lead to some hints, some clues, just to start. EOD is banned. Yeah, I could see they're not really the best of the type of people this university wants to hang around with, but Professor Edwin Westerbrook. No, from Professor Westerbrook. This is absurd. It's been 5 months and they still haven't finished repairing my office. I'm done sitting in the corridor like some kind of waiter. I won't step foot into this building again until the works are finished, or you give me Cavendish's office. You tell that to the board. I'm through with this farce. Westerbrook. Wait, what's wrong with this office? Authorized personnel only? And the lock. Interesting. I mean, I do have a gun. I can always shoot the lock off the hinges, but I just don't want to do that. If I'm able to find a key, I would rather do that instead. Professor George Cavendish. Okay, Professor, what do you have? Woo! That really scared me for a second. Okay. Professor George Cavendish. Let me stay in this corner because there's a vision for me to see here. So Cavendish is arguing with someone? But with who? Who are you arguing against? So you want me to go through this door? Yeah, something sinister is beyond that door. Ooh, hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, we're good. Lover of ladies here, like my video, share my video. Leave your comments below because I just love talking to you guys. But most importantly, please subscribe to the channel. That way, you'll be able to get daily gaming content from me. And hit that notification button as well so you know when I upload my videos. You can catch me on Twitch at loverofladies69.
These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
No. Don't tell me. So you're the one who did all the poisoning? In there? Whoa, okay. What am I looking at here? So he went through the drawers? Wow, this is crazy. That's the key? First of all, did he copy the key onto some bar of soap here? What am I supposed to be looking at? Hold on. I guess I gotta look at this bar of soap really hard or something. Okay. Maybe the corner? The sinking city. Please give me some clue. I see the key. Okay. Wait, I see something here. Draft of an article. Brothers and sisters, crossed out, Too familiar. My fellow Americans, crossed out. They are Americans too. Citizens of Oakmont, how much longer will we put up with those fish-faced based, crossed out, those sea freaks, crossed out? How much longer will we put up with this? Those K-forsaken degenerates who call themselves the EOD, crossed out. So you mean to tell me Professor George Cavendish was the one who got the drugs? Is that what you're telling me here? Oh, there you go. I had to put myself in my mind maze here.
This should be good enough to make a decent copy.
What? Let me go to my mind palace, because now I'm just shook at what I've just witnessed. George Cavendish made a spare key. George Cavendish made a copy of the key for the poisonous substances storage area, which means Westerbrook has access to poison. Only Professor Westerbrook at the Oakmont University Department of Medicine has ready access to poisons. The poison thief. George Cavendish, a professor at Oakmont University, is the poison thief. He made himself a copy of the key to the poison locker. According to his student, he lives somewhere in Avent. Wow. That is so crazy. Wow. This is insane. This is insane indeed. I'll do the open house keys later. Right now, this poison thief is just... We're gonna definitely take him down. So, Avent, right? Okay, so since he lives in Avent, I'm gonna ask the... Wait, close for maintenance. First of all, what's this? Professor Edwin Westerbrook? Closed for maintenance. I can't even get in. You know, we haven't even went through the basement yet. So I'm gonna do just that. Because I'm curious to see what's down below. No, wait. We've been to the basement before. I remember. We just killed all of those nasty creatures. Yeah, we did. I remember. Let me see. Am I able to... I don't need any more supplies, clearly. Okay, so... Ugh. In that case, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna ask the kid up in front any more questions, just in case if I left anything out.
Can you fill me in on Ryson again?
Of course. What do you need to know?
Oh, the antidote. I didn't ask for that.
There's some kind of cure for Ryson?
I'm afraid not.
What?
Once it's in your system, it's a death sentence.
Oh, that's messed up. I know the symptoms.
I'll see you later.
But what about the professors?
I'd like to know a bit more about your professors.
What do you want to know?
Cavendish.
What can you tell me about Professor Cavendish?
He's one of the most brilliant teachers we have here. A PhD at only 25. Just imagine. His biochemistry studies are second to none, worthy of a Nobel Prize. If he could complete his work.
What's his problem?
I don't know. There's some kind of family trouble. It's made him standoffish and irritable, and easily distracted. I hope he gets through whatever he's going through. We need his talent, especially in these dark times.
I want to know more about Westerbrook.
He's the head of our department. He's been here for, well, at least 30 years. He's one of the longest-serving staff we have. As you've already seen, he's particularly interested in the wild beast that recently appeared in our city.
Yeah, that's quite the unique fauna you have there.
I've no idea how he did it, but Mr. Throgmorton's men brought him live specimens for his research. He thinks he's on the verge of a breakthrough in evolutionary theory. A secret that, once revealed, will benefit all humankind.
Some secret should stay buried, 6 feet under.
You're not a man of science, are you? It's not about why. It's about what if.
I'll see you later.
Okay, so we had a reminder on what type of professors we're dealing with here. And I know he did mention that in the last episode towards the end, but I wanted that reminder for a reason. So Cavendish is a young professor who's going through a lot, but that doesn't mean he has to be murderous. Avent. Somewhere in Avent, right? But the thing is, Avent is a big place. This professor could be anywhere. City Hall? Oakmont University Library? You know what? Let me see something. It doesn't give me anything on his location, that's the thing. I asked the kid. He tells me, you know, his personality, but as far as where his location is, Cavendish, murderous fiend, you know? Where would he be? Where would he live? Where would he live? What street exactly? Well, we'll definitely take a quick look at the library. Maybe that's where we need to go. I figured maybe if I go to the other building, I can find some information on where this professor lives exactly. What is this? Closed for maintenance? Why?
Welcome to the University of Oakmont. How can I help you?
Why are you stuttering? Are you okay?
I'm looking for Professor Westerbrook. You know where I can find him?
You're the one bringing him the specimen?
Specimen?
Oh, never mind. He's in the Department of Medicine. Let me show you.
You recognize this bottle? You know where it comes from?
Sorry. We have hundreds of bottles like this in the university.
Fine. I need to know what's in it. Any suggestions?
You need an analysis.
I already did this.
I'm sure someone from the Department of Medicine can help there.
You have a good day.
Goodbye, sir.
So this was a dud. All of my questions are already answered by going to the Department of Medicine anyways, so my best bet is to go to the city of Avert, probably City Hall, and see where exactly this professor lives. I hope I'm in the right place, because if I'm not, then I am really chasing a clue that I can't even know where to look.
Yes, I haven't got all day. What do you want?
You're so rude.
Just wanted to say hi. I'm new in town.
Oh, how nice for you. If you need to look anything up in our archives, get in line like everybody else.
Get in line? I'm the only one here. Well, I guess that means I'm first then. So, I can just go look up what I need.
Don't sass me, young man.
But what are you
Next time
doing?
There could be a line here, and you'll get no special treatment.
You're the one that's puffing your chest at me, ma'am.
Bye.
Oh my goodness. I can tell I'm in City Hall. Some nerve. Okay. Wow. Lots of Meyer boxes here. Let me see. What should I do? Wait, hold on. Poison thief. There you go. So, let me see. Subjects, citizens. I'll say records. Avent. Bingo, baby! Bingo! Oh my goodness, I am so happy I went to City Hall. George Cavendish profile. George Walter Cavendish, January 26, 1883. Oakmont, Mass. That's where he was born, and he lives in Oakmont, Mass. Avent Central, St. Michael's Road between Carpenter Street and Constitution Street, flat 2. He's a professor of biology, Department of Medicine, Oakmont University, and he is divorced. I am so happy I got this. Thanks for nothing. Let me harass you a little bit more. Wow, this place needs a cleanup because honestly, I sense the amount of mold on this floor. Horrendous. All the doors are locked too. Okay, let me stop. Let me leave this old lady alone. George, I'm coming for you, big boy. So this could be the professor's house. I'm just gonna go in. If it's the wrong house, then I would know for sure it's the wrong house, you know? Ooh. So flat number 2, second floor. This is a big apartment. Wait a minute. Tag from the baby carriage. If you want it, take it. It's free. What?
The door won't budge.
Which means I really have to shoot, huh? Yo, is this even legal for me to actually shoot the lock off of a person? And number 2, here's another thing. Why is this lock outside the door? What's in here? Should I be scared? Professor? Are you here? No, he's not even here. The phone's here. Oh, a note.
And judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
Because he still misses his wife. Isn't it obvious? The old man has yet to get over the divorce. Let me see something. So the old man, okay, so I get my information mixed up. So here's the thing. The old man is jealous of the new professor, and out of retaliation, he's poisoning people. Is that how it goes? Because that's messed up. Who reads by the toilet? Do you poop that much, or does it really take you that long to poop? See, another lock. This is suspicious. Hold on. The professor's fact list. Westerbrook usually has his lunch about 2:30. Get some soap. Anna always stays at the fish market. She shouldn't learn about me. New hauls of fish arrive every 2 days. An ounce per box will be enough. The guard spends most of his time on the second floor during the night. Think about a way to divert suspicions from Westerbrook. Don't want him to come to any harm. Don't forget to return the flask to the storage. Think about plan B. You know, I'm actually concerned that there's actually a plan B.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD is in the center of all of it.
This is bad. This is really bad. So, at this point, I've searched everywhere in the apartment but this door. Alright, I'm coming in. What? What is here? What is this?
I loved you.
I always loved you.
He's not over his... Wait a minute. How much you wanna bet that Anna is his ex-wife? Is that how it goes?
A lot of fancy dresses locked away in a dark corner for a long time. I'm starting to smell some deep family trauma here.
If you want it, take it, it's free. Did they... Wait a minute. Here's my theory. What if, and hear me out, they were expecting a baby. Something happened to said baby. So, since the baby's out of the picture, they're getting a divorce. And they did the divorce. But for some
Judging by
reason...
the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
He feels guilty. He feels guilty. Crazy. I mean, that's just my theory. I could be wrong, but... And I know this room is trying to give me a clue. Ooh. Newspaper issue March. Going, gone. Body count rises as vanishings continue across Oakmont. Locals are in a panic, with most of the reported disappearances occurring in the Shell's Salvation Harbor and Grimhaven Bay. Captain Philip Lyons of the Oakmont Police has put out a call for information. Our evidence suggests a link between these disappearances and the charity organization EOD that has recently risen to prominence among the city's poor, said Lyons. Most of the victims seem to have either joined this group or been a recipient of their alms. We encourage anyone with information to come forward. The Chronicle reminds readers to avoid any suspicious newcomers, especially in-smouthers, and to remain at home during evening hours. Stay alert.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD is in the center of all of it.
Newspaper issue February. Disturbance in the Shells as fighting breaks out between locals and in-smouthers. The cause of the conflict appeared to be the disappearance of several women, with locals accusing a group of in-smouthers of the crime. The Oakmont police continue to investigate the vanishings, but as yet the case remains unsolved. One source from the Shells reports that traces of fish scales and seaweed were found at multiple victims' homes, which seems to have precipitated the fight. Yeah, something crazy's going on. And you know what? Look at this. We're about to witness something pretty intense. Alright, show me.
You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
No! Oh gosh, they got divorced because she left him. No.
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
Wow, this is so sad. The EOD broke up the family.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was mine. Mine!
Wait,
Okay, let's see what we have here.
what? Is this really it? Okay, so 1,
George, I can't.
2.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult.
You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
George Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his, but blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD. This caused their split.
And this is why he's poisoning the EOD members. Out of revenge, out of spite. And the PI is knocked out again. Dude, are you okay? What is this? Look, an Innsmouther.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Calm down. The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator.
Right now, you look like someone who's breaking into my house. A burglar. Explain yourself.
I just said I'm a PI.
No, Cavendish. Time for you to do some explaining. Care to tell me why you poisoned the fish at the EOD warehouse? And you better not lie to me. Oh, sorry. Is this making you angry? Yeah, two can play at that game, and believe me, I've got plenty of anger for the both of us.
How dare you?
Sir,
I'm
how
only
dare
going to
you?
ask politely once. Then my gun will do the talking.
Fine. Fine. Yes, it was me. But I had a good reason to do it. It all comes back to Anna.
You're blaming this on Anna? What?
What's Anna got to do with all this?
As you might have already gleaned, she was my wife.
I called it.
Yeah, it all starts to come together now.
The EOD robbed me of her. It all started with the free fish. We were all short on food at the time, and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past it for some time, but then...
She became pregnant.
With another
Yes.
man's child.
At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine. She said it was blessed by the sea, that it was demanded by the EOD. Doomed take them! I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't.
Oh, this should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people? You know the EOD are feeding the hungry, don't you?
No, that's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members.
Really?
Some of those initiates, as they call them, vanish without a trace. And not just them. They kidnap ordinary folks, too.
And poisoning the fish would prevent this how?
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
You're a sick man. You are such a sick man. So by potentially, well, actually, killing people, that would give what? Anna a reason to leave EOD and come running back to you? You're really sick.
There must be another way to deal with the EOD. Like, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and they're good at it. I tried going to the police. They were no help at all. And I'm not suicidal enough to make it public and take them to court.
What did she mean? Blessed by the sea.
What do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome in people?
Living in Innsmouth?
That K-forsaken place has nothing to do with it. It comes from breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call Deep Ones. They take our women and they spoil them with their seed. Then they give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
So she basically cheated on you with an Innsmouther.
Where did you learn all of this? This information about the EOD?
After Anna left, I had nothing. But I did have a lot of time to research Innsmouthers, the EOD, and the story behind them.
Yeah, I saw your
It
wall.
is an old and powerful organization. They appeared back in the mid-19th century in Innsmouth, and the first people with the Innsmouth syndrome started showing up around that same time.
Ah, perhaps not coincidentally.
No, of course not. And the EOD is immensely rich. The sudden rise to power of the Blackwood family happened right after they joined them.
So what's your next move?
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD received a fresh haul of fish, but now they're on alert and raised their guard. I understand I'm in no position to ask. But after reviewing all the facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed, would you agree to help me?
You're a madman, Cavendish. You're willing to let innocent people suffer and die just to get revenge on your ex-wife.
And I'm not helping
This
you on
madness
that
has
one.
to stop.
Nope.
And I'm gonna put an end to it right now.
Oh, no. You don't understand. Ah!
Sir? Thank you for watching. This is Lover of Ladies, and I'll see you next week.